Gone with the babe. Spending all his money. But again, forgotten what this team is. Obviously Necro, but... Oh yeah, that's right, they've got no flesh golems. No flesh golems, 2 werewolves. That's gonna be fun. No block. Here we go, here we go, here we go. So we're in his stadium. I don't think it matters, because no one's got stadium enhancements. Alright, we'll go on offense first. So I want to be blitzing the ghouls and the werewolves as much as possible. That's pretty much my plan. See what he gives me. Looks like I'm gonna have a shot at both. Ghoul is easier to kill, but a werewolf is more dangerous. Have I got 1, 5 on this guy? Nothing on the catcher, which I need to change. My blitzes, 4 on this guy and 5 on this guy. That's pretty good news. So hopefully Wheat Elf Bix, Honey Nut Cheery Elf, and Frost Elf will be able to level up. Really matter where the catcher goes. That seems like a good setup to me. Gotta be careful of the sidelines, cheering fans, an extra reroll for the opponent. That's not ideal, but you know, c'est la vie. Put a tackle zone on the bull because they can reach. Oh, excellent, and a lovely start. Excellent, a nice armor break, stunning a zombie, very good, very good. Oh, and KOing a zombie, very nice. That's just the loner though, so he lasted a long time. Gonna blitz the werewolf. Hate him. Down next to the ghoul because we hate him. And that's a pretty good first turn. A stun, a knockout. Have the ball. Four rerolls. That's scary. I only have the two, so I don't want to be wasting my reroll. So I'm forcing a dodge here, either that or this guy will stand up and he'll block my blitzer. Either way, there's a chance that I knock him down. Which is exactly what we're looking for. The ball is protected, he can't get a blitz on the ball carrier. He can blitz off one of the corners here, perhaps moving this guy across wasn't such a smart plan. But we'll have to see. Okay, blitzing the blitzer with the werewolf there. Oh, and knocking him down, this could hurt. Claw might do a thing, Claw did not do a thing. So they're not going to attack the cage this turn. Their five of their fastest pieces are still back here, so I can't exactly make a run for it. Moving up to limit my space, very sensible. I'm going to probably try and move into the center of the field next turn, depending on what happens with the chaps. Okay, moving back, trying to prevent the quick score. I like it a lot. See, okay, that ghoul's moving around to the side to threaten the cage. Ideally, I'd like to try and score maybe with the thrower. So if I can run it in, I will try and do so. There's a lot of threat on the sides and the rear of my cage if I advance. Which is great. Not too worried about it though. Where did that ghoul end up? He ended up there. Okay. First things first, I'm the reload. See what we couldn't do that, that's for sure. Another zombie down for the count. Let's do some risk-free moves now, so that we not fail our turn with the ball in a terrible position. Armor 8 is just too strong right now. I'm rolling some pretty damn good blocking dice. Oh, we're breaking armor on the zombies fairly regularly, which is lovely. But that's not exactly what we need to be breaking the armor of. I haven't been able to get in touch with the ghouls yet. But both werewolves have been down. So, a blitz from this werewolf seems likely, unless they want to do it here, but this is a frenzy trap. Depending on which way they push. No, actually, no matter which way they push, this is a frenzy trap. This is a block. So yeah, they have one block and one blitz this turn, which is pretty good. Nice Nice risk management to avoid being punched as much as possible. That's the key with elves. Any elf team wants to do that. And that's unfortunate, but they have 4 rerolls. So one of the 4 will be used here. Good, armor stays intact. I'm blitzing off the catcher. Oh, and a POW. This could be unfortunate because he is squishiest on my team. Oh, and he's injured. What happened to you, Rice Crisp Elf? No long-term effect. We're fine with that. And that's a level up for that white. That's really good. MrWhiskeyRichard will be happy with that. I don't necessarily have to blitz this guy away because at the end of the day I have agility 4. See what happens here. He's already used the reroll. Oh, he managed it. Good. So I have a block here on a ghoul. I have a block here on a zombie. The other ghoul. Oh, he's hiding back there. And that white on the sidelines. Where's he going? So I can move the cage up here. Can I get sufficient support there? That's the question. See what this one does. Does he make it? No, he failed. That is unfortunate. Wonderful. Okay. You have to stand up, my friend, I'm afraid. Blitz the ghoul here. And we do get a POW, that's lovely. I'm going to stay. I'm going to run back into base contact here. I don't think you can get an assist rate. I'm going to go GFI over here and make sure that we got a tackle zone on this wall as well. Excellent. So we're pretty secure. We have a nice cage set up. We're advancing down the field. We are unfortunately down our catcher, which will slow down his development. This guy's going to get punched. This guy will get punched. Oh, and the block piece is doing it. Oh, and a knockout. So Brandflake Elf is unfortunately sleeping. Rice Crisp Elf is not quite dead yet. Mostly dead. Okay, and now this ghoul over here, so probably blitzing. Oh, no, no, you need one more. Let's see what happens here, so we can clear off this piece easily enough. We are now down a piece though, so we have to bear that in mind. Standing up the ghoul. Will he try and dodge away? Nope. Standing up the zombie. The blitz will come here. 2-die blitz on this line elf. Honey Nut Cheery Elf. Roll 1. Close. Oh, 1. Nah, that's not a 1. Them's 5s. So far, Claw has done nothing. Oh, these wolves, they're dodgy. I might be tempted to score on my next turn. You never know, this could turn out quite bad. See what we can do first, though. Oh. Armor break on that guy, that's not ideal. Let's be honest. Okay. Round this guy up. Move this guy over here. We're going to blitz the werewolf. Anything else I want? Yeah. I'm just going to score. Might as well. Oh, I fluffed it. That wasn't great. Sometimes you roll 1s. A 3+. This could be quite bad. They have definitely got pieces that can get into position. Luckily nothing without a dice roll, but they still have 3 rerolls. Werewolf's going to block here. Whoosh. And down he goes. Honey Nut Cheerio on the receiving end of some violence from the wolf. Oh, excellent violence. A stun. It's alright, we're still... So they can get another tackle zone down there. At least one. And they still have their blitz. Luckily with the position... Oh no, this guy can actually get... My thrower can get surfed here by this wolf if he dodges blitzes from this position. Surf the thrower, that's not ideal. Nuffle's punishing me for my wish to score. Okay, so it looks like they might go for the thrower surf here. Dodging blitz from the wolf. Let's see what happens. Oh, he made the dodge. Bye-bye, thrower. Oh, that's fortunate, in some respects. That's less fortunate. So is he going to try and pick up the ball? Still has a reroll. Oh dear, I am starting to hemorrhage elves. 4 out at the moment. This could get quite nasty quite quickly. Well, he survived. So as of now, my plan is to blitz the ghoul from this position, push him onto the ball, hope it scatters either here. Hopefully we knock the ghoul down, hope it scatters either here or... and you up. You can go and mark this ghoul because you're a pain. Gonna blitz the ghoul onto the ball, hopefully. Well, no, we're not. Oh god. Now my blitzer will get surfed. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. This this half has gone very badly. Oh, thank god they're blitzing there. Ah, rat. I have 3 elves that are currently upright. Sorry, 4 elves that are currently upright. I really need them to fail to pick up the ball. That would be lovely. Roll 1. That's not a 1, that's a 5. Oh dear. I think we might have had it, friends. So currently I can get a 1 die blitz with this downed lineman. Fail. Roll a 1. That's not a 1. So the 1 die blitz seems to be my only option at the moment. Can I possibly get someone else? No, that option is closed to me. There are 5 elves left. Upright, at least. There are 4 elves left upright. I can't count. 4 elves are out. Okay, how to come back from this? Okay, this is a Surf Central over here. Let's move this guy back up so he can actually do something. Mark here. Story of the game, being completely unable to knock the ghouls down. Follow up. Run this guy back. And that'll do, pig. So my choices now are very limited. I basically just have to try and prevent the werewolves getting past me. being aware that I'm already 4 players down. So not opening myself up to more serfs. The good news is that both my blitzers are up. Bad news is they can both be blocked down, and they're not in ideal position. I have no rerolls. My thrower is out, my catcher is out. And this is my drive. So this, on the whole, could have gone much better. Could have gone a lot worse. No one's actually dead. No one can be surfed, that's excellent. We're elves, we can always make a play. That's all we're going to have to try and do, I think. Hope for a bit of bad luck from my opponent. Unfortunately not, this time. Oh, and a stun. Ball doing its thing again. So now this werewolf will probably run down here, I guess. Pretty safe if he does so. A harder dodge. Now it's a very hard dodge now. If he goes there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8 for blitz. Oh, excellent! That's what we needed. We needed a snake eye. Oh, that just won't do. Nevertheless, a tackle zone on the ball is nice. Ah, no, that just won't do. Let's see, let's stand this guy up, try and clear off this ghoul. Then maybe we can get the other blitzer into a position to do something. Nope, we can't knock down the ghoul. Gonna follow. And this is a lot of dodges. If this works, I'm a hero. It probably won't work though. Nope, failed the first one. So this wolf is in scoring position. And they can clear him off very easily. We need another snake eye. Bit of bad luck coming the wolf's way. That would be excellent. We're also going to struggle mightily to do a one-turner if he does score on turn 7. Actually, he doesn't even need to. I can't reach him. If he just runs down here, I can't actually reach him. Come on, man. Ah, unfortunate. Drat. We needed that to work. We desperately needed that to work. Or rather, not work. He runs down here and does one GFI we can't reach. If this guy gets knocked down, we can't reach. I think actually 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, and he got knocked down. That's unfortunate. Now there's no way we can force him to score. His first half has gone very badly for us. Words unmitigated disaster coming to mind. Gearing up for a foul here? Potentially? Okay, the werewolf's running that way. Yep, we physically cannot catch him. We have no one with the sufficient movement. Let's see what we can do to this ghoul. Nothing at all. Hey! Ah, but we couldn't break the armor. Get out of there, man. Get out of there. Get out of there. Nope. Roll a 1. And a good score there. Wonderful. And that ends the half, which means I only get one chance to get my KOs back. His zombie came back. And both of my guys came back. That's really good. That gives me a fighting chance, at least. So, 8 elves versus the full Necromantic team. So we have to try and hope that the Necromantic start rolling some 1s here. They have no ball handling skills, they have no block, so hopefully, well, they have 2 block in the whites, but on their blitzers. Oh, a blitz, speaking of. Okay, I'm set up too far back to really make use of this, I think. Die, wolf! Nope, wolf did not die. So I have to try and hope that the Necromantic failed to pick up the ball here. Marking this wolf means... So he has to run back to get it, which means they either have to try and pass, which they could do, and if they succeed in that, they'll just run in and score again quickly. Or they can try and run players back. Okay. So tackles on the ball, very sensible with this much pressure on. I am only playing this aggressively because I am down so many players. If I had a full team, I would probably have used 2 players to advance and then kept the rest back. But because I'm behind and down players, I have to try and play a bit more aggressively. In my opinion. Anything else just won't win the game for me. And it doesn't matter if you lose 1-0 or 7-0, you're still a loss, and in a tournament every loss counts. Really would have been very nice to have my catcher here. Strength 3, movement 8 catchers are kinda nice to have around. So I'm told. So we really need the Necros to fail here. That's a failure, that's really good. This will be re-rolled. Oh, and a success. That's not what we needed. But still, one of their re-rolls is down. They can't get this guy safe. I can still make an attempt at a blitz on him. And that's their reroll, so if they fail anything here... That's lovely. Okay, pushing this guy back, very nice. He didn't go down, he's not dead. Pushing this guy back, he's not dead. We have some living elves here. And they're free now, so this gives me a bit more defense in the back, which I wasn't expecting to have. So chances are this zombie will go over here to provide an assist. And then they will probably blitz one of these guys. They should try and blitz the blitzer. The good thing about this is that he has to follow up, so that makes this dodge for the blitzer much easier if they do block. I wonder if my opponent's going to consider that. And maybe just stick with marking him. We're elves, we can do it. We're elves and we've got some rerolls. Not many of them, but we've got some. Okay, blitzing the line elf. Let's see if he can stay upright. He can. That's excellent. And he's got an easy dodge out. This doesn't affect the dodge on the blitzer, so we can actually get 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. So I'm hoping that this line elf gets blocked by the wolf here. That would make my life considerably easier. Oh! That's the way. Oh my. The doggy. He did the bad thing. All I need to do here is just not roll a 1. Which I think I'm gonna blitz from this way. Knock him down. That's not good enough. Unfortunately, this guy now has an easy dodge this way. Let's see if I can do anything about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I should have pushed. Oh, I rolled a 1. That's unfortunate. Maybe not. So they have a lot of free pieces here. I have some defense in the back, but that's not really my concern. If this succeeds, then they can build a cage, and this is a move that's likely to succeed. Yep. Wonderful. That was a mistake from me. I should have pushed my opponent to here so that I... Actually, it would have been the same either way. Not knocking him down was really unfortunate. And now they can build a nice cage around him, and I don't really see how I can stop them from doing that. They are down one wolf, though, so that's nice. So we're actually only down one player now. Oh, I forgot I had this guy. Still have 5 elves back here. Where did he come from? Roll 1. That's not a 1. Page just nicely here. We can attack from the front as well. They're going to use their whites on the back of the cage. Very sensible. These zombies will probably move to tie up these elves, giving them more space to run. And there's no reason for this guy to go in here, is there? Depends where he goes. 1, 2. Yeah, if he just sort of stays around here, that's good. It's good for the Necros. So we have a block on the ghoul. We may even wish to make that the blitz, depending on what we feel like is best, and depending on where the ghoul goes. If this dodge succeeds, then obviously we're not going to... Oh, and it did. So now we can blitz this corner. I'm going to mark this ghoul. Run in here, try and cut down some of their space. Stand you up. Dodge you in here. Blitz the white. Can't knock him down, obviously. Follow up. Get 2 tackle zones on the ball carrier, that's very important. And we'll take that. The inability to knock down any player on the Necro team is very frustrating. Making our life much more difficult than it needs to be. Luckily we have some pieces back here so they can't just run around. We have this guy coming back next turn, so excellent, the blitzer stays up, that's really good news. Forcing the Necros to do 1 die blocks, also really good. And this blitzer stays up, that's also good. Unfortunately, once again, both blitzers are behind the cage, and now they've managed to clear both tackle zones, so they can advance. They have enough free pieces to reform the cage here, on this line, which would leave my blitzers far away, and with this white screen, we probably wouldn't be able to get around it very easily. Okay, looks like they may want to set up the cage in the center of the field instead, so perhaps a blitz from the werewolf set up here. Sooner or later I am going to start knocking these necros down though. I hope. They may also wish to blitz the thrower. Okay, so blitzing with the werewolf on the line. Wonderful. Knock it down. Gold Elf Nuggets is going to feel the pain. And advance onto the corner, perhaps? And then this zombie fills in. Oh, what is going on here? Where are you going, Mr. Ball Carrier? Going in there? Ooh. Okay. Well, I can get a 1-die on that. Let's see what this ghoul does. It's going to dodge away. Come over here. Before we start doing anything risky, such as rolling dice. Nope, that's not good. Okay, this is the important one. Nope, couldn't knock him down. Follow. That's okay, because this makes this easier. Oh my, what are you supposed to do when you can't knock a man down? Nope, that's not happening. Oh well. That's a shame. Had to try and get these blitzers in somehow. Knocking this guy out of the way was, in my opinion, the best move, but now it's a simple block here. Clear this guy, they run through. I have some pieces. My blitzers are completely in no man's land again. I can't really get them back. We need to try and get the Necros to fail some rolls. That's not a failure. I'd call that great success. Luckily, Even though this is looking like a loss, I've suffered no permanent damage. I've also gained nothing. I have no SPP on any player. The injury to the werewolf was caused by the grass, actually. It's been one of those games where, as I say, I don't think I've knocked down a player for probably most of the second half, if not all of it, and the vast majority of the first half. But, you know, it's Blood Bowl, sometimes that happens. I'm not playing well around the fact, and my positioning of my blitzers has been horrible all game. So this is an interesting position for my opponent. He can't really advance very far. I've got enough elves back here, 2 of them are free, that I can put pressure on him as he advances. He also sort of has to advance, because he has to take advantage of the fact that my blitzers are in the middle of nowhere, doing nothing useful with their lives. This is probably the correct choice, just trying to secure this. Let's see, is there a way in here? Not really. Okay, blitzing the thrower with the zombie, that's interesting. If that fails, then that could create an opening. If this doesn't knock the player down, then we get another 1 die. But it did. I broke armor. Oh no, and it knocked him out. Damn it. We needed him. Let's see where he decides to go. Can I expect the 1 die from zombie coming on the lineman? No, okay. Okay, with some luck, we may be able to clear our blitzers and get them back into a useful position. Hey! Da 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 da! That's what it looks like when you knock a man over. Oh, and a knockout! Excellent! Wonderful! Come on, ghoul, your time has come. Meet your maker. Nope. No makers will be met. Follow to put a tackle zone up. We have a 1 die here, which I think we need to take. Is there a way to make that a 2 die? Nope. Ah, well. Hey, double stun.
What did you do to his werewolf?
Nothing. I've actually been completely unable to knock down any of his pieces all game.
Looks like you got an injured werewolf.
That's because he dodged. Literally, these are the first 2 knockdowns I've had in the second half. This knockout on the guy and the werewolf down. Been a rough game, my friend. A rough game.
Is this your league match?
Yeah. Sadly, the ones have been coming thick and fast. I had a pass down in the end zone from the thrower to a blitzer, which was a snake eye, and then when I tried to push someone onto the ball, I double skulled. Yeah, I mean, I haven't played well either. This is, this must be said, I have not played very well. But the dice have been going bad for me at inopportune times. Also, I lost my catcher very early, which meant I didn't really have someone who could keep up with the werewolves. It is what it is. I'm hoping that we can get a tie, but it's looking unlikely.
These are the high elves?
Yep, these are the high elves. I really need to bind my push-to-talk on Discord to something other than control, because it keeps switching all the... Oh, and the zombie dodge works. Misclicks always work. Hey! He failed to dodge again. Right. Okay, the werewolf's down, so I don't need to fear the surf. Can I get men into position? Perhaps. Hey, I knocked down a zombie. Run like the wind. Don't roll ones. Yes, good boy. Oh, this is risky. Please. Jesus. Be merciful. Oh, he rolled a 1. Ah, we knew it would happen eventually. And what happened? Oh, he stunned himself. That's good. Okay. So that was sort of the opening we needed. We've now got enough players around the cage. They can't really easily advance. They can't surf anyone, which is big. This is a 2-die block here on the from the white on my blitzer, which would free up a move sideways. We have a piece in scoring position, so just in case some elf bullshit can happen, you never know. Have you played your league match yet, my friend?
My second week guy has disappeared.
Oh, Ace, yeah, he's never around really. He's been abducted by the Russians, the last I heard. Oi, my blitzer stayed up. Das ist gut, ja. Right. Let's see what you've got, MrWhiskeyRichard. Okay, he's going to try and block his way free with the zombie. That might work. That was a good turn for me. I knocked down a zombie and one of his ghouls fell down. I'm going to try and pass. Seems sensible. Okay. Sadly, I've got to keep my... So this is a 1-die into a 2-die. Ah, nuts. Rats and bollocks. Oh, and he's knocked him out as well. That's really bad news. The risky play pays off. Now they can get themselves free now. Takes a little bit of thinking, but they can definitely do it. Potentially get a 1-die blitz if everything stays as it is. But it won't. This guy will come up. Yeah. Seven. Maybe do that. Tricky. Tricky. Oh! That's not what he wants. That actually can't really happen. A push is good. Take a push. Kind of ruins the option of a 1-die blitz, but you know, it is what it is. What to do here? You need to stay there because you're my only scoring threat. 2-die against. It's 2-die against. One die, but if I don't knock him over. Oh! That was almost a horrific misclick. Nope. Oh dear. Never mind. This has been one of them games, my friend.
Yeah, not good, not good.
Nope. It's kind of a problem. Because the only thing the elves are really bad at is when they roll ones. That's what kills an elf team, like more than anything.
Well, yeah, you're always rolling the agility rolls, right?
Yep. Oh, luckily no one's badly hurt. Well, no one's seriously injured. We've got 2 badly hurts. He has to advance quite far if he wants to score. I have to keep one of my few pieces down here because otherwise I have literally no chance of scoring, which is kind of annoying. And I had to try and free up one of those linemen there so that they could come around and make the block on the zombie not 2 dice against. Zombie dodge! Do it! You've already done one this game. They're the best dodgers. Oh, good. The blitzer stays up. That keeps my options alive. Very nice. We'll see if the blitzer can survive the blitz from the white. Because I assume that's what's coming. Yep. Oh, there's a double skull. Ah, not enough skulls. We needed more skulls than that. 2 wasn't enough. But the Necros are out of rerolls, which is a good thing. There's potential for elf bullshit. If I can knock down the ball carrier. If I can knock down the ball carrier, we have potential. But if I can't, then we don't. Actually, it doesn't matter what I do with this guy, does it? Oh, actually, no. If I put him in there, then I can get a 1-die. So we have to hope for some pretty good scatters here. Nope, couldn't knock him down. Oh, God. These ghouls, they just do not go down. So he has 2 pieces in scoring position. And in here. Stand up. Oh, knockout on Special Elf K. He's safe.
Is Special Elf K the only one that's an actual pun?
No, they're all puns. I've got Luck Elf Charms, Rice Crisp
Yeah,
Elf.
but that's, I mean, you know, but special sounds like Special Elf.
What about Wheat Elf Picks? Alright, alright. We've got App Elf Jacks.
Like, I'm not disparaging your team, I was just
No,
wondering
no.
if it was the only one.
No, I mean, it's the only really good one. I will admit that. The Special Elf K is pretty much the creme de la creme of serial named elves.
Yeah, I can't think of any.
Yeah. It's hard to beat Special Elf K.
I can't see your team name because I think it's because I'm spectating through you. Is
Yeah.
it like Special Elves?
It's the serial Elffenders.
Oh, Cereal Elves.
It's the serial Elffenders. Alright. Roll a 1. Give me a chance to elf bullshit this. I still have Honey Nut Cheery Elf in a decent position to score if I can get the ball. Fall down, fall down.
He's not gonna just move the ghoul, right?
Well, if he wants to score,
I mean, he's got to knock down your guys.
yeah, it depends though. If he wants to score, then he's got to move the, he's got to knock down both dudes without using Robert Paulson, the white there. Oh, that's a good start. Oh, who did he use? Did he use Robert Poulsen? Okay. Is he going to try and score on the ghoul then? Oh, is he just going to leg it? Yeah, he's got enough movement. Hey, a push. That's not good enough, but he's got more men to push me. Was following up a good play? I don't think it matters. Come on, fail. Fail and drop the ball. Dodge and fail and drop the ball. Yeah. Oh no, he succeeded. Not that it matters now, because I can't throw far enough to... Oh, he's not going to score. Okay.
He didn't go for it?
Nope. Well, there's no point. You know, winning 2-0 is no better than winning 1-0.
Well, he gets the 3 SP though, right?
Yeah, I would have gone for it, because I can't actually score from here, I don't think. No, I can't.
Oh, but like you think he did it because there's a possibility if he drops the ball, you could have scored?
I think that's what he was thinking, yeah. Right, come on, knock down the ghoul, please. Yes! We did it, Reddit! We knocked down the ball! Unfortunately, none of my guys who would level are anywhere near. You can't reach. Hey, yay, I got a vanity pass.
Oh, App Elf Jux is one.
Yeah. Whee, that was pointless. I don't know why I put him there. He doesn't make any difference to anything. Yay! I feel like that was an acceptable way to end the game. Good game to my opponent. Well played, sir. Very well played. And congratulations on a win. Oh my god.